This SHOT Show coverage is sponsored by Body Armament and Night Vision Inc. Links will be in the description.
What's up, guys? Welcome to the Evike.com booth here at SHOT Show 2020. We're rounding the corner of the final day here at SHOT Show, and I thought I'd fill you in on a couple of our new products. Those of you familiar with Ditech might know about a couple of their AEGs. They make some awesome stuff. They're adding to their lineup here this year, their existing stuff, the SLR stuff. They're filling out another licensed brand with F4 Defense. F4 Defense has some really cool billet receivers. They've got some really nicely thought out handguards that have an excellent attachment system. One of the key features I like on these is the combination M-LOK and Picatinny rail unit, which allows you to attach both systems without losing or giving up any space. Something else I think is really awesome about these is they come with a 45-90 selector. So that's full auto right there. Semi-auto and safe. I really like that. And these come with the EMG accessory package, the stubby vertical grip up front, the motor grip, and something cool that we're releasing to the market along with Ditech is a stubby retractable stock. Those of you familiar with the old style like G&P stubby stock, that had no adjustment to it. So we thought, let's give somebody a stubby stock that's a little bit more useful than one of those PDW style stocks that really don't have a very large battery compartment. We've shortened the buffer tube a little bit, giving you a more compact profile, but we've kept QD on there, a nice rubber stock pad, easy access to your battery compartment. We're really excited about that, and we're the official distributor for Ditech now in the US. Moving to the right, we've also got our Noves Key AEGs. If you saw our recent video, we're really happy with these. The performance is great right out of the box, and they feature the new SDU 2.0 gearbox, which allows you to change the burst functionality by hitting a button inside the magwell. So you can get different burst fire modes, which is really, really cool, and you don't need an external programmer. Up above those, we've also got an exciting release of a Noves Key gas blowback rifle. This Noves Key gas blowback rifle is more of their Gen 3 style. It's got key mod on the front end. We're looking at doing some different handguards up front. This is also based on a modified Western Arms gas system. So if you already have Western Arms mags and upgrade parts, you can use those in there, although full steel internals make this platform excellent right out of the box. We've got our Titan Power wall. Now, Titan Power is an excellent battery manufacturer specializing in lithium-ion batteries, which don't puff, they're steel cased. Some updated information for you guys. They've transitioned from to a slightly better battery, giving you a little bit more capacity at 3,000 milliamps instead of the 2,600 as their max capacity. Of course, they're pioneering the Airsoft T-plug for Airsoft, and they've gone up from a 10C discharge rate up to a 16C discharge rate. So they really outperform every other LiPo on the market right now. Naturally, they've released some additional sizes, and we are distributing for them as well, so it'll make it even easier to get them at your local spot. Moving right around the booth, as you can see, we've got VR going in full swing. If you want to come by the store or go to any of our Evike outposts, you're going to be able to check out the VAR box, which is a really cool virtual reality shooting simulator for targets and hostage rescue situations. Let's go around and hit this wall. Those of you familiar with AR accessories know Strike Industries makes a ton. Everything from front ends to accessories that you can attach to rail segments, as well as stocks and grips. And we thought, you know, since you already make all these accessories, why not make an entire rifle? So we're bringing a set of AEGs to market with Strike Industries through our EMG line. Several options are going to be available, including a standard AR-15 with their awesome M-LOK front handguard here. Plenty of room for attachments, extra long barrel for your long distance engagements, forged style receiver. Just below that, we've got their new 9mm or PCC variant. This one has a slightly different handguard, and of course the famous Strike Industries stock, as well as flat face trigger. Just below that, we're going back to the AR-15 magwell, but this one is more of a PDW size, so a little bit shorter, more compact for CQB play, and then another AR 9mm, this one with a PDW style stock with a battery section in the rear. Something else that's interesting about these Strike Industries models is that G&P is taking the i5 gearbox, which was met with some criticism about the electronics, some of the reliability issues. They're basically taking the i5 gearbox, going back to the drawing board and reinventing that gearbox with better electronics, more reliability, more reinforcement, and bringing you one of the best gearboxes we've ever seen from G&P into these bad boys. It's called the i7 gearbox. I don't have a release date on these yet, but these are coming very, very soon. Moving on from there, we've got two Barrett licensed releases this year. One's an AEG and one's a really exciting sniper rifle. But let me show you the Rec 7. The Barrett Rec 7 is a partnership between EMG and Crytek for this licensed rifle. You've got a forged style upper and lower receiver. Of course, you've got the Defiance or Crytek accessories. Excellent battery storage on these stocks. My favorite thing about this gearbox, or about this gun, in addition to the awesome Crytek performance, is the keyed handguard. Just like a 416, the top of the handguard is keyed into the upper receiver, giving you a really solid, stable mounting platform for accessories. Not only does it look badass, but it holds all of your accessories with perfect zero every time. So really robust build, and it breaks away from some of their classic billet styling. Let's go talk about some pistols. So not a whole lot new in terms of pistol releases this year. We've already announced the release of the Archon Firearms Type B. One of my favorite features here is how accurately we were able to reproduce the texturization on the frame itself. It's really, really nicely textured and perfectly replicates the real Archon Type B. One of my favorite features of the functionality of the pistol is how crisp the wall and reset are on this pistol. With airsoft guns, oftentimes you'll have a mushy trigger or one that doesn't give you a whole lot of sensitivity. But right here, here's a clear-cut wall. There's the wall. Oh, I probably should rack it first. So, there's the wall. There's the break. Reset, nice audible click, still on the wall, break. So let's go watch the full reset, a little bit of over travel on the reset, and then straight back to the wall, and a nice audible click. I absolutely love the trigger on this gun, and I can't wait for it to come out. That also uses an AW custom style gas system, which means it should be compatible with CO2 and green gas, although it will release with green gas. This is another addition to the Strike Industries lineup. This is G&P's first kind of foray into gas blowback pistols. This thing is incredibly lightweight, comes with lightning cuts on the slide, and comes with Strike Industries front comp. It comes with a red dot plate, mounting plate at the back, as well as raised sights so you can still use them if your RMR goes down. This thing is really, really light and super snappy. I can't wait to see guys using this for indoor play and really fast-paced airsoft play on the field. I don't have a release date on that yet, but we should get more information on it later this year. Moving on from there, we kind of have a collection of things going on here, but I'll talk about one of my favorites first. The Angstad Arms is really one of the first PCCs in the real gun world. They were one of the pioneers of the PCC, and we've replicated a lot of their styling here. 4 models will come out with different stock options. These ones are 2 different lengths of PDW stock with a shortened rail system up front. This one in particular is wired to the front, and your battery actually goes in the EMG extended vertical grip. All of those models are AEGs and fill out our Helios lineup. So for a lot of people, EMG is a really feature-rich platform with a lot of licenses and a lot of really cool-looking guns. Sometimes that means that you're priced out of a space where you're comfortable paying for a product. It's a little high-priced. So we wanted to give people the same licensed products with a lot of the same functionality at a lower price point. Now, ultimately, that sometimes means giving up a metal body for a polymer one or losing out on a couple features here and there, but it really makes an awesome licensed product a little bit more affordable. And one of those in the Helios lineup is the all-new Knights Armament Helios PDW. We're bringing back the PDW to the airsoft market, going away from gas and giving you an AEG option, all that classic styling of the PDW that you love. It's wired to the front, perfect place for a PEQ box. Moving over from here, you'll see all of our awesome Cerakote work done by Black Sheep Arms. Something I wanted to point out here is our Jack 9. We're super excited to bring out the Jack 9 as a PCC AEG, but this right here is one of the most vertical pistol grips that you can get on the market. For years we were told that it had to be a specific angle to engage the pinion gear properly, and the guys at Aries, in conjunction with our development team, was able to realign some of the gears in the gearbox and give you a really vertical grip placement, giving you a more comfortable shooting experience, especially when you're in close quarters combat. Moving on from there, of course, we've got our Knights Armament. One of them is in the shooting range right now, so that's being tested. But tan and black. This is what they look like. These ones happen to be polymer bodied, and that kind of goes into the whole Helios mentality of let's give you the most performance we can, give you a gearbox from Ares. It's got the EFCS programming, but save you money as an airsofter by going to a polymer receiver. And above that, we've got the all-new Umbrella Corporation AEG. This baby looks awesome, comes with M-Lock compatibility, and features SEMA's QBS, or Quick Buffer System. That allows you to, without tools, remove the castle nut on your buffer tube, remove the buffer tube with a quarter turn, gain access to the quick change buffer system, toolless, remove that threaded cap, pull the spring out, do your spring change without any tools, reassemble it in a matter of minutes, and you're already back on the field with a different FPS, being able to change from indoor to outdoor CQB to long distance, all in one platform. That's not the only thing going on here at Evike. Let's keep moving. For those of you that love the F1 Firearms Demolition Ranch rifle, if you love the styling of the UDR-15, but you wanted it in a different color, we're expanding that lineup to include some other awesome colors, including black, this awesome powder coat blue finish. It's not powder coat, it just looks like powder coat. So I think that's really cool and awesome for speed QB games. Moving right along. Down here, we've got our Featherweight M249. Now this was a hugely popular release because it gave you a LMG that was light enough to be carried by more people, and we've seen these fly off the shelves. But we wanted to expand this lineup to include some other stock options. So in the coming year, you'll see even more variants of the Featherweight M249 available with different stocks. And finally, let's talk a little bit about the Barrett rifle, right over here. Now, Barrett sniper rifles are nothing new in airsoft. We've had 50 cals for a long time, and while they're super cool looking, they're not really the most practical, and that's because they're so heavy. We wanted to bring a sniper rifle to the market under the Barrett license that looked exactly like its real firearm counterpart and was a little bit more usable on the airsoft field. So with that, we're introducing the Barrett Fieldcraft. This is a VSR-10 based sniper rifle, allowing you to use VSR-10 magazines and things like that. This is just a prototype, but the actual retail version will look very, very similar. One of my favorite features of this rifle is the really cool bolt assembly. And that just about does it for all of the exciting upcoming products from us here at SHOT Show. Make sure you stay tuned to Asian with Hat and our social media to find out more information on future product releases, release dates, and information about all the internals and externals that make these such exciting releases. See you guys later.
Well, Tony, day 5's over. You got fun?
Yep, SHOT Show's over, guys. We will see you pretty soon on our next video. We got some good videos going to come out, so see you then, guys.
Take care, guys.